To be named to the Academic All-American first team, it means a lot to me personally, just because I feel like it's sort of a vindication of like how hard I've worked. But I also think it's sort of a group achievement for my team as well, because I think I got guys who help me out with schoolwork if I ever need help, and the coaches put together such a welcoming environment towards academics. I know I've heard some stories from other schools where it's very much athletics first, but here I think the coaching staff does a great job of letting us be students as well as athletes, so that just helps me in my studies be able to put that my priority where it should be, because I'm a student athlete. And then I think it also, at the end of the day, I think it's reflects well on how my parents raised me too, because I mean they, especially my mom and my dad, they raised me to work hard and sort of just work hard at everything I do and make sure to pursue my goals, which is to be the best possible student I can be. Coming from Newtown High School in Connecticut, coming from there, it was the academic sort of environment there was a fantastic environment. I grew up taking AP classes my junior and senior year, and I had some excellent teachers there who really prepared me for college and making that transition so much easier to now where, as a freshman, I wasn't adjusting to college so much as just kind of getting in the role of things right away. And I think that led me to have the success I've had now. I think it's been a big part of it was just being prepared coming into this environment, not having that shock of, oh no, I'm in college. I have to all of a sudden catch up. It's, all right, I'm in college, cool. This is just like some of the high school classes I took now is how can I be a better student than I was in high school. Well, if I was talking to anybody, especially friends or family or anything coming looking to go to college, things I would tell them, just work hard, because that just leads to success. I mean, showing up is half the battle, and you can learn so much just by being in class, let alone actually being being an active participant and doing all your work on time and doing the extra stuff, going the extra mile, which kind of would help put you in sort of a successful place where all of a sudden you're not just surviving, you're thriving and exceeding expectations. I mean, thinking about who kind of helped me sort of where I am today academically, I think the first group of people really think is the econ department, because between Professor Kazemi, Professor Kaz, and all the professors I had in that department, Professor Chandra, they have really helped me thrive in an area where I came in not totally sure what I wanted to do in economics, but now I know this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do when I get older and graduate college. And in the math department, it comes down to Professor Sue, Professor Woodcock, who really, they're the one who kind of introduced me, hey, I mean, I knew I was a decent math student, but taking classes with both of them kind of opened my eyes to how good I could be at this potentially. And then Coach Garner also fostering such a great environment where academics is still the main focus of the program. It's not just about winning games on the field. So as an econ major in the future, econ major math minor in the future, I hope that hopefully I'm in a position where I get an internship with Morgan Stanley group in Norwell, Massachusetts this spring and summer. And worst that doesn't come out, I know I have people in my corner in the econ department, especially Professor Kazemi, who can help me out and other opportunities I might have. But the plan is right now to intern there and see where it goes as a research and analytics intern. Sitting behind for 2 years, this wasn't something I was used to. I was used to playing, wherever I went, regardless of what position I'm at to play. But sitting behind that O-line for the past 2 years, actually, I think was very beneficial, because we had a fantastic offensive line led by the seniors last year, and I think especially I owe a lot to this right tackle last year, Kyle Cullen, who kind of took me under his wing my freshman and sophomore year and kind of taught me, what it meant to be maybe a smaller guy at that spot, but how to succeed there, even though I'm not, the biggest guy there. And then it set me up for success so well coming into this year, where I was confident that, all right, I can take this spot and take it, and I took it and ran with it. And as an offensive line as a whole, the credits goes to all 5 and all 6 eventually of us up front. And it helps when you got a quarterback and running back and receivers all around you who just make you look good too. I mean, it's not just us up front. It's 11 on offense. It's 11 guy. It's an 11 guy deal. It takes 11 guys to succeed. Watching Justin put up those numbers is awesome. I mean, that's just not us either. I mean, Justin has a huge part in that. How patient he is, waiting for something to open up and making us look right too, because there are times where we're not right, but Justin makes us look right because he's just that good of a football player. And I think it's awesome to have a guy like him back there and have a kid like, I know we're not, Anton back there too, again, it's not always perfect up front, but when you have guys in the backfield who can kind of help you out and make you look right, it's even better, because it's like, you've got, okay, once in a while you get bailed out by guys like that, and it's awesome to see, guys succeed and guys play well like that. I mean, a lot of that again goes to Coach Gardner, who's running a very good job of keeping, the focus on being a student athlete, because it can be easy at times, to see especially when you start succeeding, to kind of let things relax in the classroom a little bit. But he makes sure as a team, we pride ourselves in a team of having the highest, I think last year the highest GPA in the NE10 conference for football, and he makes sure that he's like that's just a great accomplishment is winning the NE10. So I think part of that keeps academically the team sort of engaged in that arena as well as athletically, especially during the season where it can be difficult to balance both things.